Hey guys, Mark here. Just wanted to let you know about what happened back in last November of 24. So I was working at a Fortune, let's say a Fortune 50 company, um, uh, for 10 years. And had pretty good benefits. Salary was really good. I was in IT, non-management, and so what happened was got an email and it pretty much said I had a meeting with I think it was my manager and also the director, if I'm remembering this correctly. So I didn't give too much of a thought, but it's like wow, that came out of the blue there. So and then I started kind of like questioning other people, pinging other people. I've worked from home and all that, and it's like, yeah, we got the same email. So mine was for 15 minutes, and I noticed the other people's were slated at, different times. And then all of a sudden, the feeling came over me, sick feeling. It's like, oh no, I'm going to get laid off. There was no rumors, but actually there was something happening within the company 6 months prior. There was a lot of people. They cleaned house on some other, other divisions, or and they, a lot of people lost their jobs, and this was like maybe the second round, I guess. So anyway, I think it was like 11:15 the meeting, and so I showed up. It was my manager, the director, and I think there was somebody else there. And they weren't from HR, but they were saying, "Hey, you've done a good job, and but we're going to have to, basically lay you off." And I just felt sick, really did. So here I am, 57 years old. Um, what do I do now? I'm a Christian. I have a strong belief that God's always going to be looking out for me. He's always got my back. So, but I'm not going to say I was worried about it because I was. That's a human tendency to worry whenever you get laid off. So they gave me 30 days. Got my severance package, but I had everything. I had basically really good salary, and I benefits were pretty good. Not the greatest, but pretty good. And yeah, I lost it all. But they were very generous with the severance, and what I did was I started applying right away. I remember this happened on a Thursday, and my boss goes, take the rest of the day off, and if you want to take tomorrow off too, which I did. So I had like a 3 or 4 day weekend there, and kind of like I remember I was like my head was spinning, but something kicked in on that Monday. When I went in back in or logged into the virtual office. It's like I'm going. Hey, I'm going to get a job. I don't care what it is, but I'm going to act now. And for some reason, me kicking in and saying I'm going to do something about it. I got over my little crying spell, my little self pity, and it's like, oh, I'm 57. What am I going to do? No, it's like I'm going to get something, and it's going to be at home. I'm going to be working remotely, and fortunately, 6 weeks later, I found a job at a insurance company as a contractor there, working from home. Wasn't IT, but that's fine. I was, you know, got my severance plus, and then got my getting paid at this insurance company. and I ended up paying off my Jeep and my credit card. And actually, now I don't have any bills except for my mortgage, and that's about it. But yeah, God's truly blessed me. I was able to walk away with a job in hand, but it was scary, very, very scary. And I know other people that were laid off the same day I was, and they're still looking. Actually, I was just texting one person today, and here we are, what, 7, 8 months later, 9 months after we got laid off, and she's still looking. So it's pretty scary. But and our group was pretty old. We were all in our 40s, just about all in their 40s and 50s, some in their 60s. So, but the good thing is we stayed in touch. But it was, I'm glad to get over it. And actually, I had somebody else, another company, offer me a job. So, I was actually out of a job for 6 weeks. And my layoff date was November 15th. And I was starting like right after New Year's. So I was very fortunate. It was a remote job. And then 4 months later, another company called me. But I always had this, let's do this. Let's go out and find something. Not that I have the greatest resume in the world. I got my faults and probably a lot of it on the resume. But it was just, nothing's going to stop me. I'm going through a brick wall. I prayed a lot about it, and God really helped me, get back on my feet, basically. So it is possible for somebody in their 50s and they're in IT to get a new job. So if something like that has happened to you and you're my age, hey, just buckle up and start plowing through brick walls, okay? So, hey, this is Mark signing off. Talk to you guys later in a new video. Bye.